Alright guys, welcome back to the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, where we're doing more stupid stuff, just like we did last time. What's really new, aside from all the new mods I installed? So of course we gotta start off strong. I put them really close, didn't I? With a single Spartan against 50 elephants. I really don't know who this is going to go to. I don't know how strong the elephants are, but I imagine the creator of the mod made the Spartan a little strong, so let's see what happens. Okay, he's holding his own, and he died. Okay, well, that was very anticlimactic. Let's move on. Alright, now that we have a better idea as to how strong the Spartans are, let's see how this fight goes. We've seen that the Stormtroopers are arguably one of the most powerful units. So it's going to be equal footing. We have 100 Stormtroopers, and at the base of the volcano, wherever the hell that is. Yep, way up here. I didn't know it was an incline, so my bad. We have 100 Spartans. I have a feeling this is going to hands down go to the Spartans, but it really could go either way. They're a very untested unit for us so far. And they are choosing to all stick together. None of them are branching off. Very unexpected. Where are they going? Oh, they're all going to meet down there in the valley. See, I figured some of them might try to branch off so they could like try and surround or whatever. But no, they are staying closely knit and they're going to match in very thin lines. Who's going to get the first shot off? Gonna be a blaster or a bullet? And it was a bullet! The Spartan fired right before the Stormtroopers did. We're already losing... Okay, no, they're still alive. They're just getting knocked down. They're getting knocked down, but they're not dead. I keep forgetting that the Stormtroopers have some good old knockback. So far, we have 11 Stormtroopers dead. The Spartans are trying their best. They keep getting knocked around, but still no Spartans have actually died. This is a very long-distance fight, I will say that. There's a lot of blood on both sides, but certainly the ones that were dumb enough to get close have already fallen. But if we go back here to these lines, they're definitely falling pretty quickly. And still no Spartan deaths. Did not expect that. I thought it would be a lot more even than this. Maybe those elephants were just really strong elephants. But none of the Spartans are dying so far. No one's trying to move in close either. Here we go, actually. Yep, we have the Spartans moving in. Is that a pistol? Okay, no, he has an assault rifle out. You're shooting the rock there, buddy. You're shooting above him now. You should actually try hitting him. They're the ones with that bad accuracy. There's only 2 left. There we go. God, the Spartans were getting some of the bad accuracy here. And no Spartans killed. Okay, so let's move on from this. Alright, so we're doing another 100 versus 100 fight. We will be scaling things up later on. But this time we got some special enemies for our Spartans here. These guys are completely untested. We have an army of samurai robot horses. I don't know why these exist, but they do, and we're going to see how they fare. Now, of course, the Spartans have the distance advantage because the horses have to actually get in close, and for being horses, they are rather slow as their legs are just that of a robot. But they are making progress. So far, none have fallen, and there we go. We have our first deaths from the horse robot samurai army. And this Spartan's getting a little cocky. He's getting a little close to him. Oh, man. Oh, I had more hopes for these samurai. Oh, they're trying their best. Their attack speed is way too slow. By the time they manage to get the attack animation done, they've already been shot back and killed. Yep, this was just another slaughter for our Spartans, but we will kill them yet. So as we already know, Spartans are, you know, made for killing Flood. It's kind of the thing that they're good at. Let's see how good they are at killing Flood. So they start up here on the ridge line. But down here, we have an army of 1,000 Flood against only 100 Spartans. And let's see how this goes. This cannot be a fair fight by any means. But we know that the Spartans, you know, they're Flood-killing machines. They might be able to hold the Flood back. No, they're getting in fast. Holy God, the Spartans were not prepared. And they are already taking down the Spartans. Still though, over 100, nearing, 150 Flood have died with only 5 dead Spartans. The numbers are definitely on the Spartans' side. They are at around 300 kills. Now that they're in close and all the Spartans are actually in a tight formation, they're just mowing them down before they can even reach them. Look at the front line here. Like, they keep getting so close. Oh, okay, they're actually hitting the front line again. We are now down to 10 dead Spartans. Wow, I was actually somewhat expecting the Flood to be able to pull this one through. But no, the Spartans are actually holding their own. 12 dead versus 700. Our Flood army is kind of scattering. There aren't many left. It's obvious he's going to win at this point. We do have one Flood just kind of standing back there staring at the wall because I guess, I don't know, he's confused. Oh, and they sniped him down as well. Okay, well, 14 dead Spartans. I did not expect it to go that well for them. Alright, so we're running them a bit more of a challenge. We're keeping with the Flood theme, but we're making it a little bit worse. A bit more. So our Spartans have actually now been told not to go on the offensive. They're supposed to hold their ground. So of course we have our Flood, our 1000 Flood down here at the base. If we head up here, I actually put the Spartans a bit higher up so they're on the ridge line. So they might be able to defend themselves or possibly climb up the mountain if they need to. But they're supposed to hold a position here. And then, coming from the other end, we have Elite Flood. It's the Sengili, whatever you want to call them. The Elite that were turned into Flood. Another 1,000 of them. So it's 2,000 Flood of two different species against our little Spartans here. And let's get it going. So here come in the first wave. They are going to attack from both sides. I was wondering what happened when we surrounded them, but I want to give them a bit of advantage and move them up a little bit, not quite directly in the path. And they're already fighting on one side, but of course we have more... Whoa, what are they doing? Okay. Whoops, I put them on the same side as the Spartans. Okay, now our teams are set correctly. I had kind of messed them up there. So now we should be seeing a much, you know, better fight. So they're actually going to attack this side first, as they were actually coming out to begin with, but they're also firing off on the other side. They do have to feed themselves for a very, very thin line on this end. But now with only half the Spartans being able to attack per side, we might finally see a Spartan loss. They've already lost 4, 5, 6 units, but they have killed quite a many more. And at this point, they're all basically climbing the ridge line, but with thicker numbers, and with these guys having generally, I would assume, higher defense, they're able to push a lot stronger. I don't even think we needed the human Flood. I think just the Elite Flood in an army of 1,000 more would have covered this, but we're definitely going to see a Spartan defeat finally, and we can move on from trying to kill our army of 100 Spartans. This guy is probably going to be our last death here at the back. Here. Oh, I was going to try and possess him. No. Okay, I was going to try to get him to run away, but yeah, they didn't kill nearly enough. Only 385 died. Let's move on. Okay, so this time around, we are having another large-scale fight. This is an army of ODST, but it's only one. See, I split up 2,000 ODST into 3 different groups in an effort to defend the city. Now the question is, what are we defending the city from? We have 1,500 babies. So we have 1,500 babies to attempt to take on and overthrow this city. Let's see who wins. Now we're going to get some lag here at the beginning when all the models are trying to activate. The babies do not appear to be doing any sort of attacking. They seem to be just standing still and crying. You know you're supposed to invade the city, right? Like that was your goal in life? So, you know, you might want to... Oh, God. Yeah, you might want to go attack the ODSTs, you know? Like, if you just lay there, there are 3 armies that are going to combine into one, and they're just going to... Oh, this is not... This was not the plan for today's video, but it is what happened. Okay, to be honest with you guys, I actually did not expect this. They were listed as murder babies, or killer babies, I don't remember. I thought they would be like vicious little demons. No, apparently they're just babies. Alright, so we have changed things up a little bit. Rather than sending in defenseless babies, because I'm stupid, we're sending in 4,000 Nazi zombies. Don't know why they have to be Nazis. Against the 1,500 now, I lowered their numbers, ODSTs. However, the ODSTs have a very specific order, and that is to hold their ground. While I have scattered the zombies into 5 different groups surrounding the city. So I guess we get to see, you know, can they hold it off? Oh god, I placed them a little close. I did not realize what I did here. Well, I guess this will probably be the most interesting fight to start it off with. So of course our ODSTs are just going to slaughter here, but the big part of the zombies is that there are a lot more of them. They're going to be attacking from all sides. You saw another group attacking from over that way. Oh god, they're piling around that building. But they are getting slaughtered. They might... Yeah, they're... Okay, they started taking ODSTs now. We finally had 3 killed. But compare that to the over 1,000 zombies that have already died, and they are attacking from both ends on this group. Holy god, that little anthill snuck up on me. This side is just being dispersed. They get way too much range on them, and they're just being demolished. This is the battle I think that the zombies have the biggest advantage on, and they're already losing it. The zombies are all dying out on this side, and there's only ones left on this end. I actually didn't expect it to be this overwhelming of a victory for the ODST. Obviously, 48 have been killed, over 2,200 zombies are dead. They're obviously not going to win. So we're going to up their numbers a bit. Now, if anything is going to lag out my computer, it is going to be this one. I have never had this many units on screen before. We are still doing the 3 groups of 1,500 ODSTs with the orders to hold their ground, so they will not be joining up with each other. But we have a slight change in our enemies. We have 20,000 zombies attacking from 5 different groups, all scattered apart around the city. And I think this time around, we're going to see a much different outcome. So let's get down here to the thick. And they are pushing hard. But they're being held back so far on that side, but I don't expect it to stay that way. Wow, they are still slaughtering. Not a single ODST taken out so far, even with the immense numbers. But thanks to the immense numbers, all it takes is time for them to be able to close in, as they are beginning to do on the sides, and now here at the back. And we might actually see our ODSTs lose, or at least come very close. There was our first ODST death on the kill count there in the top left. We still have we're nearing 4,000 deaths on the side of the zombies. This is slaughter, but I would say definitely a good kind. They're still trickling through on that side, but they're clearly not going to make it that way. We still have our army over here, but again, they're trickling. There's no chance of them being able to get through at a slow rate like that. If we check this end, they are holding back this army by a, long shot. There are still so many to go through. But at this rate, there's so many ODST. They're just forming a wall for them to die to. They're not going to make it past where they've already making it where they've already made it. There's still over 10,000 zombies left, though. Holy god. Yeah, we still have a little cluster chilling out here in this fence. Don't forget, they are zombies. They're a little stupid. They're very slowly bleeding their way out. But this is just not even fair. I think we need a bigger challenge for ODSTs and their zombie hordes. What do you guys think? We have had 88 ODST deaths, but when you're talking about 20,000 zombies, I don't think it's really comparable to say that this was anywhere near a fair fight. I think, 100 or even 200 deaths on the ODST side is nothing compared. Oh man, just look at that map. This is gonna be a fair fight, right? Okay, now we're really gonna get some lag. This time around, our ODSTs, holy god, are defending this island. They are spread across, still ordered to hold their ground. On the other end, a little bit into the city, of all of these 3 bridges. And on the other side, where the lag is coming from, god, this is chugging. We're getting 7 frames. There are 90,000 of the Zambos. This time, if the ODSTs don't die, I'll be in shock. I'll be in more shock if my computer doesn't crash the second I start this battle. But let's start. Oh god, this lag. Alright guys, we're sitting here at 4 FPS. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do any commentary this time around. I'm gonna speed up this footage, so it might look a little bit smoother to you, at least a little bit, and you won't be sitting here forever, and I'll just be getting the camera work in. Guys, I think it's fairly obvious the ODSTs are still going to win. Because of the trickling effect, because of those bridges, there's no way that they could possibly make it across. In our last video, we were struggling to find something that could kill an army of only 10 Sonic. This time we're gonna up that scale a little bit for one last battle against an untested unit for me. On this side, we have 500 Sonics. And on this side, we have 500 Sans, who I expect to be very overpowered. Meeting on both sides of this bridge, clearly the Sonics are going to be faster. Let's see how this goes. Oh god, they can shoot! Oh god, they can shoot! Holy... Oh, we already have dead Sonics everywhere! They're not fast enough to get through this army of green! Good god, there are only 2 Sonics remaining, and they have both just been taken out. That was ridiculous. You guys are a little overpowered. Alright guys, we are gonna do one more. I want to test the actual might of Sans, to know if he really is that powerful, if he was able to take out the Sonics that quickly. This time we only got 3. We got 3 Sans fighting an army of 1,000 clone troopers to see who can win this one. My money is still on our 3 Sans. Do you think our 3 anime characters can handle, you know, this army? Surely, right? Let's watch the fireworks, quite literally. Wow! Okay. I think the Sans are only an offensive unit, because, yeah, I don't think they're doing too hot. Well, guys, that's gonna be it. If you enjoyed, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe down below. I can't do English, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Bye.